WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at Summerslam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns. Wants to finish this.
Taking flight, cross body from the top.
The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point.
Risking it all here.
Flick shot, cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Punk now locks in that double under. Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Backdrop out of there.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. Russian leg sweep.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk's working smarter, not harder. And
highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. And there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. CM Punk looking. That dodge could buy JBL time. Taking him to the corner now.
JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment. CM Punk from the top rope.
Went for it all, but gets nothing.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat. Up and
a perfect Falcon Arrow there. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. Quick escape from danger there.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, what a club.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
But right hands create separation and an escape. This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with adrenaline.
Oh, to the arm, terrible. Boom!
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Ooh.
Being placed in the corner here.
Back suplex.
I think JBL is right where Punk wants him. Arm wringer applied.
Bang! What a punch.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. He's able to dodge that one in time.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, in the corner. Oh, knees right to the gut. What impact.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Wards that off. What a response. Top handle slam.
Ooh.
Boom. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Perched up top. Through the air. And connects.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Set straight into the barricade.
Oh, colliding with the barricade. Oh, what a knee strike. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Taking off from the ropes. Working on their arm.
But a good old smack in the mouth breaks the hold.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
And this hold is getting tighter and tighter.
A pure...
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for JBL.
But Punk also can't seem to overcome JBL's raw power. This is incredible.
Face first impact. The face of Punk has seen better days, I can tell you that.
Alley-oop as the champ That's a 1 count.
Not going down without a fight. And I think everyone knows what is coming up next.
He catches JBL with a count.
A string of counters. We knew there'd be fireworks tonight with two hard-headed competitors in the ring.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Not a good spot to be in.
Gone to sleep. And it is purely academic at this point, as the champ surely knows now. How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match. Consider that kick out an emphatic answer.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Throwing caution
He
to the
completely
wind.
missed the mark.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's gonna hurt in more ways than one. Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, sent careening into the ring post.
He's able to reverse it. Into the ring again now.
I would do anything to make sure JBL didn't look at me like that. Letting the competition know what he thinks of it. You gotta love it.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam. Counter right when it was needed.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
And a trampling stomp.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Up high.
Oh, that's it. What a splash.
And right into the cover.
2 count.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.